body language combined with the words that people say without being scripted. Those two things are a powerful tool. However, when there are no words to analyze, the body language on its own, it's also very telling, like we're gonna discover right now with Harry and Meghan. Because we're gonna see how the worlds apart these two are in regards to their relationship, and how terrible it's gone. Because now they can't even do this anymore. They really can't even do this. So let's get into this and let's analyze the body language that they have, because it's actually horrible body language for a couple who should be in love. Do you beautiful people remember the days when they couldn't go outside on public engagements without gazing into their eyes? Even when they couldn't hold hands, but they couldn't keep their eyes off of each other, like lovingly glances, reassuring glances to the delicate flower that Meghan is. Oops, no, that's me. That's my bad. Remember that, guys? Look at that. That's at the Lion King premiere where Harry went and pimped Meghan Markle. He basically ditched a veterans event which had been planned for months to go and parade his skanky wife at this thing. That bodyguard behind? He looks very much like the current one, doesn't he? And who could forget this picture? Remember the picture that captured their love around the world, right around when they were sticking the finger to the UK Commonwealth Queen, everybody, because they were giddy with happiness that they thought they were sticking it to everybody. Look at their body language, how they glance at each other. They look at each other's eyes, smiles. Meghan's with all her veneers. They look like horse veneers. Do you see that? Do you see Harry's smile? Meghan leaning into him. Pretty much she's sitting on his lap right there. She's not only holding him with one hand, but with two hands. Oh yes, their first appearance at Invictus Games in Toronto. Even through the sunglasses, you can see that they're looking at each other. Meghan Markle doing her classical fake smile. But there was eye contact. There was leaning towards each other body language. Fast forward to now. There's absolutely zero eye contact. The smiles are gone. Harry's this is at the UN, guys. Remember, I can't play very many clips because YouTube has gotten pretty horrible. But look at their smile. This is when he tried to wave her hand away from him, and she just went and grabbed it no matter what. But clearly no eye contact, leaning away body language. You can see Meghan Markle, even though she's holding his hands, she's standing up straight and leaning a little bit away from him. I mean, this is the one world thing I think that she did. But again, zero eye contact. Zero eye contact. And Harry just with his hands to himself. Meghan Markle sitting straight up. Even though in her speech, she said, "Oh, I'm so proud that I brought my husband." But this man could not crack a smile, even if his life depended on it. And absolutely no hand holding. But even if there is hand holding, guys, their body language is like, I'm going to hold your hand, but I'm not going to look at you. And they're always leaning away from each other. I mean, here, this is brutal. If you didn't know who Harry and Meghan are, you would think that Marcus Anderson, her pimp, is her partner, because they're worlds apart there. They didn't even look at each other. It's like they were two complete strangers. Exactly the same. Meghan Markle's head is trying to lean towards Harry, but her body is away from Harry, and Harry's completely just ignoring this woman. But it's incredibly telling that they do no eye contact at all. I mean, in this one, never mind that Meghan Markle arranged for them to be sat completely separate. Completely separate. Okay? Because they're worlds apart, not looking at each other at all. And there's a very good reason why Meghan Markle is starting to do this more and more and more. This is so she can crop him out of the picture so she can look like she's doing her own things. Gone are the days when she wants Harry there. Gone, gone, gone are the days. And if there's any glancing, she's the one glancing at Harry. Harry doesn't glance back. In this movie premiere here in Barbados, yes, they were holding hands because Meghan Markle wouldn't let go of his hand, but there was zero eye contact. Their bodies were always leaning away from each other. Zero body contact. Harry looked uncomfortable, but she's clinging. The more he pulls away, the more she clings on to him. This is one of the things. This is in the red carpet. Harry is standing up straight, a little bit away, like a complete straight line. Meghan Markle, even though she's hugging him, you can see her hand pushing away from him, and her body language is all the way back. No eye contact whatsoever. You can tell that this marriage is just a marriage in name only. This image to me is very telling. Yes, Harry is leaning in a little bit with her. You can see that. But at the same time, his back is straight. It's like, I'm leaning, but I'm standing straight up, absolutely avoiding looking back at her. And of course, she's doing her phony, oh my God, I'm in love with you. Absolutely zero contact again from Harry to Meghan. He knows that she's phoning it up. This is actually pretty telling. Even here, this is inside the Carib Theater when they went to the movie premiere. You can see that there's a bunch of images. You can see that they don't look at each other at all. They're looking around everybody else except themselves. Harry, is just looking at her, not even a smile. You know that they didn't smile at each other at all during the entire thing? All the public appearances, they're never, that smile, that it's like they had a secret that they were sharing, oh my God, we're so in love, we have that intimacy. We have this secret we're sharing, we this complicity, like they had before. But no, now it's like, I'm going to grab your hand and we're going to do what we're going to do. But that is gone. That is gone. And just for fun, let me show you. This is Prince William, Princess Catherine, and Harry when they attended the Bond premiere. But look at the difference. Look at the difference. And I don't know about you. This is when Buckingham Palace used to manage his image and the events he attended. And they used to vet what he did. Too bad they didn't vet Meghan Markle enough. But look how beautiful Princess of Wales looks. She's absolutely stunning. See, this is another James Bond premiere. Look at that. That's the way gentlemen dress. And look at the beautiful Princess Catherine. When you're in a loving relationship with your partner, you don't like to have very many people around. Yet Harry and Meghan Markle are now surrounding themselves with as many people as possible. Harry, whenever he does his own appearances, his solo appearances, he's absolutely thrilled, happy. Meghan Markle, well, when she does solo appearances, it's exactly the same Meghan Markle. What's incredible about this woman is that no matter if you're trashing her to her face like it happened at the Kevin Costner thing, she's still smiling. It's actually quite scary because I do believe that this woman thinks that even when she's being trashed, the show must go on. It's incredible. But the body language of Harry and Meghan Markle, it's very, very telling, especially from Harry's side. Because Meghan Markle is going to ride or die that wave until that wave fizzles out. Because this woman, nobody steals her thunder. She's going to grin like an idiot through using those veneers through come what may. But Harry's body language, they can't even look at each other, because before, when you're in love with somebody, you can't help but look into their eyes. You can't get enough, because it's like you're sharing something that no one else has. There's that level of intimacy, like you see with Prince William and Princess Catherine. They're always looking into each other's eyes. It's like, and they flirting with each other. They weren't obsessively clinging like Harry and Meghan Markle, that before it was like flaunting, oh, we're in love. Like Harry said, nobody's in love like they were, because of course he chose for love. I am sure he's regretting that choice at the moment. He really must be. whether they stay together or not, they're both living a nightmare. They're both stuck in marriage hell, marriage purgatory, because clearly these two can't stand each other. And they much rather be with anybody else rather than alone by themselves, spending time together. The eye contact is gone. The intimacy is gone. The, oh my God, we're so in love, nobody else can come into our little world is gone. I mean, what do you guys think? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I always say that. Let me help me get to 100,000. So yes, the love is gone. But it's more than the love, the respect, the liking each other. You know, they don't like each other anymore. They really don't. They can't even bear to look at each other. You know, you hold hands because Meghan Markle is a way for her to control. And I heard somebody say to stake her claim on her man. I don't think so. I think it's her way of, for pictures, looking like they're together, but not to stake her claim, but for the world to say, oh my God, they're still very much in love. You know, he's still holding her hand, so they must love each other. Because I've seen some of the sugar say, oh, he loves his princess because you look how he holds her hand. She's clinging to her hand, to his hand, sorry. It's nothing, it's not natural the way that thing's happening. And the reason why that's happening is because Meghan is feeling insecure about their relationship. Because we saw that for a while, she let go of the claw. She let go of the claw, but now the claw is back, along with Doria living in Montecito. So what do you beautiful people think? And don't forget to send me the pictures of your pets. I'll be featuring them in the community page, okay? And you all better comment on our community's pets. I don't like to call them pets. I really don't. I like to call them extended family members. So I will be posting some of all the pictures that you guys send me, okay? So thank you very much. And don't forget to, again, like, share, subscribe, and check out the merch. It's really cool. And I'll see you later for the members live today at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.